what's up you guys? It's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a new speed build, and of all the speed builds I've ever done, this is the one I'm most proud of to date. I am just so in love with this one. It's kind of a modern, contemporary, really wacky, really random house. My inspiration behind it was kind of just like a box, and I decided to make a bunch of boxes going in and out of that box. So it's not really a box, but it has box-like features. This build actually took me so long that it is in two parts. This is a two-part video. This is part one. The second part should be up either tomorrow or the day after, depending on when I can get my life together enough to put it up. It is a build that I've called Whitewood Crest, and it is built on the 20 by 30 lot in New Crest. The house is, like I said, contemporary. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom family home, and I think it is quite roomy. You can definitely change things around if you want to add or take away more rooms. It's just, I think it's overall a really good build. One of my proudest creations. As you have probably noticed, I took some time trying to figure out how I wanted the different box shapes to come out of the walls. That took me a while. That took me some time. I think the reason it took me so long is because I didn't want it to look like anything I've ever built before. I wanted it to be really random, but kind of logical looking, if that makes any sense. There's a balcony on the back of the house, and then I did include little sections, right, if you can see them, the white, really short half-walled off sections for kind of a decorational purpose, which you'll see later. The roof, I wanted you to be able to go up on the roof, so I built a little room on top of the roof. It's kind of the roof room, I guess, going out into a little balcony area. And you might think it looks weird now, but I think how I fixed it up looks pretty good. So, part of the reason for the roof was also because I didn't want to do roofing. I am so bad with roofing. The windows were a struggle, by the way. I wanted it to be very glassy, very open looking, is how you can put it. So I used the windows from Spa Day. Speaking of Spa Day, a lot of the stuff I use in this pack is from Spa Day because I feel like it's a very modern kind of feeling pack, and I'm obsessed with all the stuff that came in that. I don't think there's ever been a build where I haven't used Spa Day items. I love the windows from Spa Day, though. They are my favorite windows. I use them way too often. They're very, very nice looking, I think. I wanted the house to kind of be bright and minimal coloring on the outside, so I used white, which you haven't seen yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, what am I doing right now? I am putting in staircases. Sorry, I just keep talking. I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing on the screen. I'm putting in staircases. Again, staircases are something that's super difficult for me. I don't know how you can get them to line up with each other super quickly. If anyone has tips on how that works, let me know. Open to suggestions. This second level, I was going to say layer and it came out level. The second level is where the bedrooms are going to be. The living spaces, I guess is what you can call them. Just places for people to sleep and bathe, pretty much. And then this top room, you'll see what it is later, but it's just kind of a family community type room. And I think, what else do I put on this floor? I think it's just bedrooms and bathrooms. It's been a while since I made this. And then the bottom level, I tried really hard to come up with a layout, but I couldn't come up with one that I liked just right. So, I just skip over it and get back to it. That's kind of my what is that called? My strategy? My strategy for building. If you can't do something, skip over it and come back. And right now I'm putting in plants all around the house as kind of decorations. Really nice touch, I think. Took me a while to pick the right ones. I wanted it to look very full. I'm not totally proud of how it turned out, but I think it kind of looks modern, kind of looks minimalistic. I don't know. Not sure on it yet, but definitely a unique thing. I don't think I've ever done a build where I cover it in plants instead of a roof. I really like that idea. I think it'd be fun to live in a building with a rooftop garden like that. I think when I finally end up getting my own place in a few years, I'm gonna, try and make sure it's kind of, what is the word? Unique. I want it to have unique characteristics. Very, very cute. I love the plant idea. That was so proud of that. I actually got the idea from that about the rooftop garden from a build Deligracy, the YouTuber Deligracy did. I don't know if any of you guys watch her. She makes really amazing builds, and she built an apartment building, and she had a community space on the roof, and so I wanted that kind of feel, but within a family setting, so, you know, not strangers. I use a ton of plants, and it took me so long to pick ones. I think I go add more, too. I think I added more after I finished the build. Also, regarding wallpaper, I knew what colors I wanted right away as I was building the shape of the house. I knew I wanted it to be white, and I knew I wanted accent colors. I wanted one accent color for the parts that poke out and one for the part that pokes in. And I thought black fits for the one that pokes out because it's kind of like emphasizing the shadows, I guess. And then I use a red color for the other sections, the sections that stick out. The wallpaper I use is the paneling, the wood paneling, I think, from Spade. Really, really love that paneling. I use that all the time. In my current household, my personal game on The Sims, I think that's one of the so ahead of myself right now. The main wallpapers I use. Obviously, more windows, because you can never ever have enough windows. To be honest, windows are like the greatest thing in the universe. Figured out a somewhat kind of layout for the bottom. I think it changes a little bit, not too much. That's basically what it ends up turning out like. I like how it turned out though. The first room I work on is the top room, and I turn it into a skills and hobbies room. Very lightly colored, kind of inspirational. I thought maybe that's somewhere you could go to study or draw or paint if you're into that, listen to music, just kind of get your mind off of things. The first thing I do is actually go in and paint wallpapers and stuff. Paint wallpapers, put wallpapers in. I think if you have the right wallpaper and you have a color scheme, then you're pretty much set for the rest of the decorations. I just think it's the easiest way to do things. And then for the lights, I used this one light that came from the base game. It is, to this day, my favorite light out of all the Sims games ever. I am obsessed with that light. I probably use it way too often, but I love that light. It lights it up. It lights it up. And before I forget, I just wanted to apologize for not being too active on this channel. If you follow my main channel, I'll leave the link to that in the description below. I'm releasing a video tomorrow, I think, kind of addressing everything that's going on. I've been kind of going through a hard time right now, and, you know, anyone who has emotional support regarding heartbreak, that kind of stuff, you know, I'm always open to advice and suggestions and things. Anyway, back to the build right now. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put a toilet. I want to put a little bathroom downstairs so you don't have to go upstairs if you have to pee all the time. I end up putting it in that little corner, and then this is where I choose the doors. And one of my kind of annoyances, I guess, from the spa day, the one complaint I have from that pack is there's no doors for the smaller walls. They're all for the medium-sized walls, I think. They need more door options for the large walls too. And if you can't tell, I just realized at this point as I was building it that I didn't include a space to get into the master bedroom, so I have to rearrange some things. So there we go, I just fixed it. But there we go, that's how you get into the master bedroom. There is 2 bedrooms, a master bedroom, and then there's the ensuite for the master bedroom, and then the bathroom in the little tiny corner thing, if you can see it. I think after I finish putting the doors in, that's when I go and start putting skills and hobbies in. In the comments below, I want you guys all to comment one thing that you do for fun, like one skill or hobby of yours. I will do the same. Well, I'll tell you right now. I am very obsessed with music. I can play a ton of instruments. My main instruments are oboe and flute, so that's something you might not have known about me. I think I have a video about that on my main channel, though. So if you follow that, then, well, you might know. Anyway, right now I'm just filling in wallpapers for the master bathroom? Ensuite. Ensuite. I always forget what that's called. Ensuite. Why is it even called ensuite? It's like, it's spelled so weird too. It's like E-N-S-U-I-T-E. So French or something. You'd think I would know because I speak French, but maybe not. Back to the top room. This is where I start picking out flooring, and my one complaint about the flooring in The Sims, and I'm pretty sure this is something that a lot of people are upset about, the lack of color choices. I love hardwood floor, but you know, there's not a whole lot of color variations. It's usually like, if I wanted brown, it's just brown. I can't get like red brown or grayish brown or purplish brown. It's just boring brown, which isn't that boring, I guess, but you know, I'd like some more color choices here and there. That would be lovely. I always furnish things with hardwood floor. For some reason, I just really don't like carpet. In real life, I don't really care for carpet at all. In fact, my future apartment, I am hoping for floors that are linoleum or tile or anything but carpet. Like, I don't even like linoleum that much, but I'll take it over carpet. Just saying. Right now, what am I doing? Oh, I changed the staircases because I thought I wanted the white on the interior, and then I decided to make it a little more homey and match it with the floors. Also, the white just didn't match the floors. And the stairs don't really match either, but I think it matches more than it did. And it could just be me. Could just be me. And then in the bathrooms, I used the spa day tiles. I love the spa day tiles. Oh, those are some pretty tiles. What am I doing? I, like, for some reason was about to put it in the main walkway area. That main walkway area isn't just a walkway area. You'll see what I do with that in a minute. But do I do the bedroom first? I thought I did the upstairs first. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, I completely forgot putting a door in that room. That's why. But I do start furnishing the bedroom, I think. Pretty sure. I go with a light pink theme and kind of a birch wood, I guess is how I would describe it. A lighter color wood, which I don't really like how it looks with the floor, but I like how it looks kind of on its own, I guess. So, oh yeah, even here I'm just like, let's try and pick a different floor color, and then I just give up, like, you know what, whatever, it's fine. I love this room. I really like the layout of this room. I love it so much. I like the little dresser in the window. I think that's super cute. And then a little mirror. I tried to use the little cubby spaces as much as I could, kind of to my advantage, because there's a couple of those. This is a weird shaped house. And I think I did a pretty good job. I'm still thinking of different ways to come up with it. I think I put a plant in one eventually. They're just like little nooks, I guess. It's a little, I made that a little kind of fashion nook where you can go and look at your outfits for the day. I love rugs. Rugs are some of my favorite features to put in rooms, and I love layering rugs. Layering rugs are, ooh, good look, good look. So I do a kind of circle pattern with a rug that matches the dresser and then the black, because there's black accents on the bed if you can't really tell. It might be dark gray. I don't really know. On the wall, I'm just kind of decorating. I've been trying to do some more decorating recently, put some more clutter and more decorations in it, because I feel like my builds are kind of plain, and I'm trying to work on that. Give me suggestions if you have any building suggestions. You know, never feel like you can't give me suggestions, because I'm always open to them. I'm putting kind of posters. I envisioned this being kind of like a teenage girl room. Not like obsessed teenage girl, you know, like bands and stuff, but kind of, you know, that girl who's not really a teenager. She's kind of young adult, but she's in that awkward in the middle stage, and no one just really knows what's up with her. She's kind of maturing, but it's very simplistic. I like it. I think it's really cute. Very unlike my room in real life. I love putting plants in my builds too, though. That's something you might have noticed. I love putting like little potted plants in places. I think they're so cute. I love potted plants so much. I actually went to Home Depot once and I bought a bunch of potted plants and I planted them in an old tea set, and I have the tea set sitting in my windowsill. Really, really cute. A little DIY kind of thing. On the bedside table, I'm just kind of trying to pick decorations. It's hard to layer decorations because I've noticed not a lot of things stand on tables in The Sims 4. Again, that might just be me. using the wrong items, but I feel like there's not a lot that can actually fit on the tables. But I want to give it that kind of homey look, the kind of, someone's lived here, or they have lived here, or they will live here, very simple, but kind of homey, I guess, is how you can describe it. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I need better description words. From here, I'm just kind of getting an idea of different things I can do. I want more curtain options in The Sims 4. And here we are working on the skills and hobbies room. This is kind of where I put a free-for-all of different things for your Sims to enjoy. I start out with an easel. I knew I wanted an easel. I end up decorating the patio first. I put some potted plants so you can get a gardening skill up here. Also, I think, who doesn't want a garden on their roof? I think that would be really fancy. Really fancy. Just so you can kind of, plant things, I guess. You can have your own food grow on your roof. That is a pretty cool idea. I think that would be something I would want if I had my own little roof area to do anything on. I do think I put seating in here just so, you can kind of sim, so you can have your Sims sit down and eat or chat or whatever they want to do. Kind of a little entertaining area, I guess, is how you could put it. I never really understood why people call them entertaining areas. It's like you're just having people come and visit. Why is that called entertaining? I mean, like, you could just be talking. I never understood that. I don't really put much on the roof. I kind of leave it open so you can do what you want, but there is space for a grill, there's space for more seats. You can put outdoorsy games or something up there. Inside, I don't know if I keep the bonsai plant. I like the bonsai plant, though. If you have that, is that from the base game? But if you watch your Sims, I don't know, but if you watch your Sims, that's a fun thing to watch them do. Just saying. I tried to make the room kind of colorful. I didn't want to make it too crazy, but I wanted it to still be unique. Didn't want it to feel left out. So it is colorful. It's quite artistic. For some reason, if anyone is familiar with the painting that Van Gogh did of sunflowers, that's kind of what went through my head when I was picking colors for this room. I think, color schemes are pretty similar. It's quite an empty room, actually. You can't really put much up there now that I think about it. You can put stuff in there, but you can't put much in there, I guess. In the corner, I put a little entertainment zone with a radio, so you can listen to music while you paint. I thought I kept the tree in there, but maybe not. But you can listen to music while you paint and, get inspiration. I did some art classes once. One of our exercises was we had to listen to a song, and we had a single canvas, and we had to paint what we felt the song have. We had to paint what we felt from the song. So, if it was happy, you'd use, happy colors, or if it was sad, you'd use sad colors. Everyone's was different, and we had to listen to our own playlist, and, you couldn't sit there and keep working on the same song. You had to keep moving on and keep doing the exercise with a ton of songs, so by the end you had this, really crazy mashup of emotions. Really fun project. I love that project. Right now I am doing either the bathroom or the office. I think I'm doing the office because I realized I didn't paint either of these rooms. I went with some neutral colors, except for the bathroom. I went with some accent colors for the bathroom. That's one of my favorite colors ever. Love that color. Turquoise is how it is. Turquoise. And then I furnished the bathroom. Not much to be said with that. Just using some spa day items. I love the spa day bathroom stuff. That is one of my favorite layouts. I've just been loving the spa day bathroom. For some reason, I didn't really care for it when it first came out, and now I'm just all for it. I love it way too much. And then I put a little sink in front of the window. I was courteous enough to move the toilet, so the toilet wasn't in front of the window, because I almost put it there. Almost put the shower there, too, because I don't think I put curtains in this bathroom. That'd be awkward if your Sims were, washing up, and other Sims were seeing you from the sidewalk. That wouldn't be too fun. It's not something I would be happy with if I were a Sim, I guess. I really like the color scheme of this upstairs bathroom. It's really nice. I love it. It kind of reminds me of ocean, kind of ocean calming. That turquoise color is so pretty. I also put a little plant in there. It's not really a plant, it's kind of just a thing of dead twigs, but I think it looks really nice in the end. It is very, very nice. I love it. And then I also have to go and paper the rest of the house. Don't know why I just moved that plant. This particular room right here in the corner is the second bedroom, and I end up redoing that later. I think it's in the second part of this, which you can see after you finish watching this part. Oh, and by the way, all the screenshots and things that go with my builds, that's all going to be in the second part too. So if you want to go check that out after this, that is always available. I think that's going up tomorrow, not today, depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching it the day it came out. This second bathroom or third bathroom? I think, which one am I on? The second? Anyway, I use a different paneling color than I usually use. I don't think I've ever used the green paneling before, so that was kind of a fun little challenge thing. I really like this little bathroom. It's so cute. So tiny, so cute. I wanted it to be a fully functional bathroom, and I realized I didn't put a light in there, so I was playing around with different lights, but I couldn't fit any of the chandeliers in there, so I end up just putting regular lights, I think. No, that is not true. I do not do regular lights. I remember what I do. But I put a bath in there, and I also put a toilet and a sink, so it's fully functional. You can wash up, you can use the bathroom. Whatever you feel like you need to do, you can do in this bathroom. I almost forgot the toilet, too. I put the sink in, and I realized after that I didn't put a toilet in. And I also played around with the, what is that? The bracket keys? Are those the ones that make it go up and down? No, those are the ones that make it big and small. It was 9 and 0 or something. On the wall, I put a little light feature just to kind of make it look pretty. It's a very dimly lit bathroom, I will say that, but I think it adds to the calming aesthetic, so it's a nice place to go and relax if you've just had a stressful day. The curtains, again with the curtains, I wish we had more curtain options. TBH, I wish there were way more curtain options than there are. It's funny, in The Sims 3 I hated curtains, and in The Sims 4 I love curtains. I don't know what happened. The generation of the game changed me. This is the downstairs area. Very difficult for me to work on, so if you want to see all that in the second part, I'll leave the link to that in the description. I keep saying that, but go watch it. Go be supportive of me. That sounded way too selfish, I'm sorry. This is the upstairs kind of main area. I was thinking about different kinds of rugs. I liked that red one. I thought it went really well with the white, and so I just ended up duplicating that rug. Up here I also put a little office space, so this is where your Sims can come to work. There's actually 2 office spaces in this house. This is the second one, I think. You can come and work on your homework, do computer games, whatever you want to do. I really like this area. I wish my house had a little, community study area. But then again, I can see how that would get annoying because then, you'd have so many people just kind of like walking through when you're trying to do stuff. So, I don't know if that's the best idea, but I think it worked really well for this build. Quite cute. I love the paintings. I tried to use a variety of paintings throughout here, and I did realize that I used paintings from Dine Out, so if you don't have Dine Out, those shouldn't be too hard to replace. Back to this room. I thought about making it kind of a playroom, a games room, and then I changed that up later. Just kind of messing around, trying to pick what I want to put in there. And up next, trying to remember, clutter. You can't ever have enough clutter. I just kind of decorate the desk a little bit. I put some little scents on there. Really like the white with the bold red in the living area. I don't really know what that room would be called. Kind of the community zone. I put a bookcase so you can read. You just have a wide variety of activities kind of all tucked away. And this is the master bedroom, which didn't have a door, apparently. I love the yellow color. Very, very cute. I have been loving that yellow wallpaper. I don't even like the color yellow that much, but I've been loving that yellow wallpaper. Let me tell you, That is great. And then I use a blue accent color for the bed, I guess. This room was really awkwardly shaped, and in hindsight, this probably shouldn't have been the master bedroom, but I think I figured it out. It looks quite good in my opinion. I just quickly add in some furnishings. There's not much in this room, just a bed, a dresser, and some decor, if you want to be all fancy. I don't even think I put a mirror in that room. But you know, you do have a balcony, so that's a plus. You have your own balcony, which, how many people can say they have their own balcony? Not too many. The paintings, again with the paintings, I played around a lot. Does that make sense? It's so early, I'm trying to make sure that my grammar's correct. I played around a lot with the paintings, just kind of getting an idea of where I can use them in the future and how I can use them now. I think I picked some really good paintings in there. I try not to duplicate too many, just to kind of make it look pretty original. And I know I used this plant one in the other bedroom, but I really like that picture. It's very cute, very cute. Fun fact, the blue and yellow color scheme is actually one of my favorite color schemes to work in. If you watched my New Orleans house build, I used that for one of the bedrooms and I loved it. It was so pretty, and that rug that I just placed down is my favorite rug in the entire game. I think it's super, 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 super cute. This part, unfortunately, is coming to a close. If you do want to see part 2, I will leave a link to that in the description below. Be sure to check it out. If you want to get this house for your Sims to play in, it is on the gallery under the hashtag JessGames. That is hashtag JessGames. I spelled that right. I'm so proud. First time, spelled it right. If you want to see screenshots, that's in the second part too. Again, go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this first part of the build. I will leave the link to all my social media in the description below. If you want to go follow me on any of that, you can follow my vlog channel. You can follow my main channel. I have new videos on those quite frequently. Hope you enjoyed this build, and I will see you guys all later.